So I've been absent from kind of where I was. Let me fix this camera. Like I was coming on all the time, right? Here, let me just totally move you guys. It's just too bad. If the lighting's poor, people get over it, right? I was coming on all the time. I had positive things to say. I was excited about life. I just had shit to say. And then all of a sudden, I faded away. Where did I go? Where did I go? That's what I was asking myself for the last, other than the last 2 weeks. I was like, what happened to you? Where did you go? Like, where did your drive go? Where did your excitement go? Where did it go? Where'd it go? Took me a little bit to figure it out. So where did it go? It got covered back up by feelings of anxiousness, a mood that was no longer bright and sunny, someone that did not have enough energy to get the essentials done anymore. I went back to being someone that guys, I lost myself. I don't even know a better way to put it. So here's kind of the deal and what happened. If you're not in my group where I document and talk about specifically Rocco's journey and CBD, I'm going to put the link in the comments when I get off here because I can't do it prior to that. And I want you to go watch my live that I did in there. Because one, if you want to see me ugly cry, I ugly cried 3 times, guys. Like, it was not easy to say. It was not easy to share what's happened for us in the last 6 to 8 months where, and I'm talking specifically about Rocco and I because I post a lot about our journey. So a lot of you already know some pieces of where we were, how we made so much progress, but no one really knows about the last 6 to 8 months, okay? So I want you to get in there and watch that video, and I'm exposing to the world my ugly cry because it was a very difficult reflection of what happened for us. I don't know. There's no sense in me ugly crying again. Just go watch me ugly cry in that one. But what happened was we both hit a standstill with progress and feeling well and seeing a decrease in some of those symptoms that I just talked about. I feel like I was able to get to a point where I was on here talking all the time about positivity and empowerment and development and mission and higher mission and how do you know you're there? Because I was at a place where I didn't have 100 million racing thoughts and crappy feeling. So I was able to do that and feel that and live that and breathe that. But when all of this started to creep back slowly, I lost little pieces of my ability to be able to be even practicing that in my everyday life, let alone come on here and talk about it. Because you guys know, I am what I am. If I'm happy, you're going to know it. If I'm pissed, you're going to know it. If I'm sad or not feeling well, you're going to know it. And I honestly, it wasn't even that I was trying to hide that. It was that I didn't even have it in me to talk about it because I started feeling that poorly again. And after, having a taste of feeling well and then being able to do well in different areas of life, I was devastated. I almost feel like saying devastated is an understatement at this point. Devastated that I was starting to not feel well again. And I watched the same happen for my son. See, can't even do it. Still can't freaking talk about it. So, we prayed hard enough and Mama kept her eyes open to the universe and we did the hard part, which was acknowledging that was going on for us. And once I acknowledged that tough piece, the universe does what it does best and it presented something new to us. And I'm on day 14 days of sleep, 14 days of focused, non-racing, cluttered thoughts. That's not happening. I am I did something spontaneous last night. It's been a hot minute since that's happened because my anxiousness would not permit that to happen without like a huge meltdown by me. I have enough energy to stay up till a normal bedtime, which for me is 11 o'clock. And then I'm sleeping all night. All night. I'm sleeping all night. That was one of my favorite things about when I was feeling well. I would sleep sound all night. And then I lost it. And I have not slept well in like 6 to 8 months. It's too long. The impact that has on your body, on inflammation, on your brain, on any disorder that you already have is unsurmountable. And if you don't know that, you need to go research about sleep and inflammation. So I'm thrilled. I'm 14 days into sleep. And Rocco is 5 days in, using a new product that has no melatonin in it. So we're like over the top. And you'll hear, like, I'm still going to push you over to my group because I talk about in that live that I did, it's pinned in the announcements, about some changes and improvements that we saw literally on day 1 of using this new product with him. So my plan tonight is go, and I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow, to be honest, but it's going to be one or the other. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to geek out on the science of it because I'm using that group as a hub right now to bring all the information in there first, and then I'm sure more will be here. I can't tell you how excited I am. And the reason that I think I'm so excited is because it's this simple. When you feel this freaking awesome about talking about something, just being engaged in it, no matter what it is, like full force, it doesn't feel like work at all. It feels like pure freaking excitement. You absolutely 1000% can believe that that's where you're supposed to be on your path to your more divine higher mission, however you want to look at that. And so for me to feel that way again on the inside, like I kid you not when I say my soul is on fire. Like, it's all I want to talk about. Don't even try to talk to me about anything else in life except for what's going on right now and all this positivity and all of this excitement that's coming back. Because there is just so much to be thankful for. I can be thankful again that I have messages coming to me from people saying, oh my gosh, I'm on day 1 and I feel better. Oh my gosh, this is what happened for me. Oh my gosh, this symptom's gone. Oh my gosh. And guys, if anybody remembers that's been following this CBD journey of ours for 2 years, what was my favorite part in all of that? It was restoring hope for people, because that's what happened for us. That's what happened for my family when we first started, and we're seeing good results before they leveled off, and not only leveled off, but regressed. Okay? So way back here, when I was on here geeking out all the time, as excited as I am now, that's what it was always all about, was to share our journey, to help get the information out to people so they could be hopeful for a better quality of life. And then I think it's fair to say a lot of us lost hope, because I've come to find out and be exposed to, through talking to some people over the last 2 weeks, we're not the only ones. We're not even close to the only ones that did really great. And then we leveled off. And then we even went back towards where we started. Why did that happen? I don't know, guys. I don't know why that happened. All I know is that I'm freaking sad that it did. It literally hurts my heart that so many people were feeling that same defeat and fearfulness and a taste of wellness, and then rip that away as I was feeling. And I'm sure my son was feeling, but couldn't articulate. Because you guys are in my messenger telling me that's what happened. And when I send you the bawling emoji, it's because I'm freaking bawling. Like, it just breaks my heart. So here's what I'll say. If you want to have hope restored again, If you want to give this a shot again and be back at that beginning point, or maybe you've never even, tried a product, but hey, you're ready, this is the one. Because it is absolutely different than every other product that is out there. It's a beautiful thing, guys. It's called evolution. And we are blessed enough to live in a time where we can watch biotechnology do what it's intended to do, and that's help people, okay? So I'm going to drop that little group down in these comments. I renamed it, so you may have already been in there. I renamed it to Raining Hope, so that's what you're going to see. You go check out that live of me ugly crying, and you will know exactly why you're going to see my face on here, excited and hopeful and smiling and back to feeling well. And it's only going to get better from here. So I want you to join me. I want you to follow our journey. I want you to feel this. I want you to have hope again. I want you to try again if you were someone that tried and then things went real. Maybe I should just draw that like real. I don't know. Come join me, okay? And get used to my face being back here, because when I'm clear like this and I'm feeling good, I always have a lot to say, okay? All right, guys, have a great night.